Thomas from Cleveland, Cleveland, Alabama.
Yes, AL is Alabama.
Okay, I didn't realize there was a Cleveland there. Okay, my question for
Cleveland, Tennessee too.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, there's like 8 Manchesters, I guess, in America. So
yeah, Cleveland, Texas.
My question for Dutch: does high definition TV make pro wrestling harder than in the old days during the old snowy black and white days? Makeup, holds, blows, connecting, etc. Keep up the good work. So all that makeup you had to put on in the
listen, that's why they started shifting the camera. That was a Kevin Dunn special, because some of the punches didn't land. Now some guys' punches are so good, you could shoot it from any angle. It still looks like it lands, but it's not up to the thrower. It's up to the catcher to really go with it. It's a dance. We were just talking about ballet, or what was we talking about? The guy seeing all the scripted moves and all this. What do we call that?
I don't know.
We had a word for it. Not ballet,
gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Yeah, but see, that's what it is. So I don't know. Does it? I think if you can't see it, and the old black and white TV probably added a little more realism and grit to it. Yeah, it probably did. But now they have these high def TVs. You can't do that. So, but if you take a guy, he throws the punch like Lawler. I throw a good punch. Some of these punches are good, so you can't tell. And some of the punches land. Brock Lesnar can throw a few that land too. But if you get hit too hard, guess what? You can't sell it. You get hit, you're going to do like, God dang, what the hell, owe him money or something? Then the next one, you cover it up. So, yeah, it takes good. With 2 guys are working together, I think if they know what they're doing, the high-def TV works.
When HD came in, did you look at it and go, man, that looks so glossy? I mean, does it sort of like take a bit of the grit out of it? You know what I mean? So I really loved it in the Attitude Era when obviously it wasn't HD, but it was it looked a bit more maybe it's just the sets as well, but it looked a bit more industrial and organic and stuff.
Okay, I want to know, am I the only one that feels, now this is not about camera shots, it's about commentary. I think the commentary is too much. Now they've added a third man back to the booth on SmackDown.
Yes, some ESPN guy. I don't know his name, but he has no wrestling experience. They're bringing him in.
Yeah, but he's been around it, and he knows what's going on. I remember his name, but I can't remember it right now. I remember his name, but I can't remember it right now. I know the name, but I think they have way too much talking into it, and the color man still. Who's supposed to be the color man on SmackDown?
I don't know. I mean, hang on, it's Joe Tessitore, by the way. Does that name sound right? Joe
Tessitore. He's a basketball, football, he's that kind of an announcer, which is different, by the way. Yeah.
We did quite a lot different. Wade Barrett on SmackDown, is it? Corey Graves.
Yeah, but Wade doesn't do a lot of color. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. He doesn't really. Now, Lawler would do color because he'd keep you interested and entertained while Michael Cole was telling you what was going on in the ring. Well, he doesn't need to tell you what's going on. Hell, it's on TV. Can't you see it yourself?
With Wade Barrett, do you just whenever he talks, you think, man, that must really hurt his voice? Because it seems like he's putting on a voice the entire time when he's doing the commentary.
You think so?
Yeah,
no, that's his voice. That's his voice.
Yeah,
it is. I guess I don't know, but I hadn't.
It just feels like he's always straining.
No, well, he may be, but he's always sounded the same in the dressing room or on commentary. He's always sounded the same to me. But I think a steady stream of, and I brought this up before to you, a steady stream of commentary actually takes away from the match. Tell me what this guy does when he goes out for a drink, or what's he like to drink or something. I mean, but you don't even hear that. Or what's his girlfriend like? Or what's he drive? Or is he an asshole? Or what? Just tell me something that adds to his character, and that the people that's entertaining to me. I'd rather get to know the person, the wrestler as a person sometimes. But they're talking about, oh, he's doing what you call the move that damn Damian Priest took.
Oh, that Falcon Arrow thing.
Oh,
yeah.
the Falcon Arrow. I don't know what a Falcon Arrow is from damn 2 arrows on the street. I don't know. Because I don't, that they've given all these move names for some reason. I don't know. But I guess they just renamed everything. But I think they don't need a new, I mean, we got a new subject here, but they don't need a new announcer on SmackDown. They need to actually slow down a little bit.
I want to ask you this as well. Are you happy that Kevin Dunn has left? Because you must have seen, I don't know if we talked about this before, I'm sure we've mentioned it idly, that the production has improved or at the very least changed with WWE. But what are the differences that you've noticed since the beginning of the year as far as, camera cuts and camera angles and everything else like that?
Well, I don't get a headache after the show because he's got so many camera cuts. He might have 15 in 30 seconds. And he's swapping. And you said, damn, slow down. And I brought this up before. And the old British wrestling they would show, I thought it was great. They had one camera, right, or no?
They probably had two. That was about
cameras.
But I mean, so rarely did it change. It was like one hard camera and then one camera that zoomed in a bit more. That was it. There were generally two camera setups.
And they had one announcer.
Kent Walton.
So I could watch this match and listen to what he's saying. And he says, well, he just did a standing hip toss. Well, hey, I saw it the same time he did. So I know what I know what happened. So, but I kind of like that style. I think less is more. And with Kevin Dunn, you just brought up way too much. And I think that was his way of saying, well, I'm going to do it the way I want to. I don't give a crap whether you like it or not.
Trying to win an Emmy was what he was doing at one point.
Did he ever win one?
No, of course he didn't.
Hell no.
For most camera cuts.
Hey, but you know one thing that I have, and this is not relating to anything else. One thing I've noted is that his name has not popped up in the current sexual, harassment lawsuits.
Is it because no one would ever find him attractive?
Well, Vince don't know that.
Well, Kevin Dunn must know it.
Hey, wait a minute. The sexual harassment it didn't matter whether the guy looks good or not.
Well, I guess not. But I just imagine within 10 feet a woman would run away from him. So he wouldn't even get the chance to harass.
I can't believe you said that about poor little Stephen.
No, not Stephen, Kevin Dunn.
Oh, Kevin. I'm sorry.
You're talking about that guy who wrote in 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, and Kevin wasn't, even backstage, he had a personality that would put the damn cokehead to sleep. Damn. He was just, in other words, I'm trying to say he just boring as hell.